Welcome again. Let's talk about why there's still anger after toxic ex, a narcissist, especially a narcissist. Um, for the most part, I mean, it's human nature to feel. You have to pardon me. I have cedarwood allergies, so my allergies are really kicking in. Um, but it's human nature to want to exact some type of revenge or something once you figure out that someone has duped you. You've been hoodwinked, bamboozled, sugar shanked. Um, yeah. So listen, um, if you find yourself at this point and you're ruminating, thinking about things, or just going through, the scenes, replaying them over and over and over in your mind, and thinking about how they got away with it. Most of it's due to the fact that it's kind of like an indication letting you know it's over. That's when you really start feeling those feelings when you know it's over. Like you know that there's not gonna be any reconciliations or anything like that. The ride has come to an end, and they got off scot free. It feels like they just took a part of you with them, and that's not a good feeling. I get it. I understand that. But the thing with that anger and still feeling angry is that it holds you, it locks you in, it stops you from being a likable person yourself. Because even if you um, are out of the situation, you go on about your life, every time you think about what happened, every time you go over in your head about what was done to you in regards to the individual who played and manipulated you, it's going to leave a bitter taste in your mouth and can cause your attitude to transition into being your overall temperament. And that's not a good thing either. That's not a good disposition to be in as a person. Now, the reason why we can say, "Oh man, you try to go get back at the narcissist or whatever toxic ex," and I know a lot of you wish you could do something. A lot of you, I mean, some of you got did so greasy, so dirty. I mean, hey, I can't blame you if you do. I'm not gonna sit up here and try to say that you're wrong or right for feeling how you feel, but in the end, you have to be cautious about holding on to that for too long, because again, once this becomes your overall temperament, you're going to have a nasty disposition that you're going to be unaware of that you're giving off. You'll be jaded, bitter, right? Because you can't exact that revenge. And trust me, the narcissist or the toxic ex knows what they've done to you. And believe me, they're not going to put themselves back in position to be gotten by you. See, here's the thing. Once they really figure out that, oh, they're on to me, like you're on to them, right? You figure them out. You know what they are. You know what they've done. You're not buying the I love yous anymore. You're not buying I care for you or anything like that anymore. You totally get it. You understand and see and know what you're dealing with. Once that happens, they're not going to give you another chance at getting back at them. They're no fools either. So the game is, as long as you don't know that they're faking with you, that they have other plans or so forth, and they're not intending to stick around, and all the things that they're saying to you isn't gonna really happen because they have no intentions on carrying them out. Once they know that, you know, you understand that and you really get it and you're no longer being a fool to them, they're out of there because they know the consequences that come with that once someone wakes up and realizes what's being done to them. They know that you're going to want revenge. They know that you're going to want to get back at them. They know these things. They know that, you know, the old saying, the jig is up. What's to stick around for? Only time they would be safe is if you still have some sort of belief in your mind, in your heart, that who they are is someone that is going to be beneficial, or who they are as a person really is what they showed you in the beginning in the love bombing stages. Right? And I want to say that um, this is one of the things that keeps us holding on and ruminating with these individuals, is the fact that we want to believe that it's sometimes too hard for us to grasp that, hey, we just got played and used and got nothing in return. We didn't get that. We didn't get our return on investment. They walk away scot-free. A lot of you've lost money, you've lost houses, you've lost material things. You lost your innocence, which, the material stuff you can get back, but, losing your innocence, the frame of mind that you had to allow you to see people in a positive light has been stripped. And that's one of the things that's the hardest to get back and overcome, is that particular part of these transactions when they do happen. So what can be done? What can you do about it? I always say to try to do something in lights to produce some sort of accomplishment for yourself that you can look back towards and say, you know what, even though I went through that, I managed to achieve this, or I managed to accomplish this. Because there's power and healing in accomplishing things. And if you're able to somehow find out what that is, and to be able to put yourself in position to do it, I believe it will render you a bit of relief. It may not solve the whole experience of it all, but you will have some relief for it, that to where you can use that as momentum to move forward. The revenge part, it's pretty hard once they found out that what they're very cautious at that point. They're never going to allow you to even get back that close into them to do them in. So, they know the game. They know how to play it well, too. And they're not about to sit up there and put themselves in harm's way. So when you see them coming back and forth playing that game with you, it's because they know you're still stuck on them and you still have something in your heart for them, in some sort of way. Regardless of what you say, your emotions are showing differently. And they can read that. They can pick up on that kind of stuff. So, just just try to keep this in mind. It's better to let it go, focus on self, work on self, and try having a different attitude about the situation overall, so that again, this doesn't become your overall temperament of being bitter and, frustrated because you never got to get revenge or anything back on them. So again, this is what I recommend. I hope this helps out. Hit the like button, share, subscribe if you haven't subscribed. If you're into food and cooking, join my other channel at Big Chefin'. You can go check that out. I'll leave a link for the where to go and check those videos out on my other channel. But anyway, wish everyone well. Have a good one. Take care of yourselves.